What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Rope Monster coming at you here from beautiful, sunny, perfect Akumal. If you guys are coming down to Playa del Carmen on vacation in 2025 and thinking about visiting Akumal but are unsure of what it's like, this video is for you. We're gonna do some dining, some snorkeling, some exploring, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me so you can get a first-hand view of what Akumal is looking like here in 2025. You guys ready to do some exploring? Vámonos. Yeah.
¿Puedes dejar de grabar, por favor?
¿Por qué? Esta playa es pública.
Sí.
Hasta 20 metros.
De aquí para allá.
Hemos hablado con
20
metros.
20 metros, canal. Esa es la ley.
Okay, we know. Okay, you can be fined 40,000 pesos. Okay, well, we'll see.
Que pedo con esa gente. Wow. So this is the fourth person who has come and talked to us saying that we need to be on this side of this tree. And we said the law is 20 meters from the water, and he goes, okay, we will see. So guys, one thing about Akumal is they're constantly trying to just monetize these beaches, kind of like in Tulum. This beach is absolutely public. I'm trying to just get in the water. He actually even asked me to stop filming, and I was like, why? This is definitely a public beach, and this is starting to basically turn into harassment. But we're not gonna let it get us down. We're gonna get in the water, do some snorkeling anyway, and have a good time. So guys, just got done with a little snorkeling out there to the reef. It was nice. Didn't see any turtles just yet, and then came back and these guys started in on us again. And finally they're like, oh, just to avoid the argument, we're gonna let you stay. But it's not up to them. I told them the federal law was 20 meters from the water, and the guy just kind of like finally gave up on that. But he was trying to say that the public beach is the one behind us, and I was like, no, it's all public beach. And they just get really mad when they can't exercise what tiny little bit of authority they think they have. And so we're good. We're just gonna stay put right here at this beach for a little bit and then move. All right guys, so pro tip, we were snorkeling out to the reef but a little bit too close to the entrance, and that is actually part of the park, the protected area. But if you go to the north a little ways, you're outside of the boundaries of the park, and you don't have to pay for a snorkel tour and be surrounded by other people, many of whom can't swim very well and create a lot of commotion and splashing. You can come up here a little bit farther. I guess this would be to the south, sort of. But either way, farther away from the entrance, whatever direction this is. I'll put on the map about where we are, guys. As always, I'll put up some Google Map shots. But if you come up here a little bit farther, you get to snorkel on your own. It's basically beyond these buoys. Because we did have a guy come out on a kayak and say, hey, you can't be out here if you're not with a group. You can't use fins. And we're of course really careful about not touching the corals, but I know some people are not. So it's understandable. It's really all about protecting the reef and the corals. But I really want to see a turtle. So we're gonna go out for round 2 and get back in the water. Then we're gonna get Dronaldo up in the sky, and a little bit later on find some lunch, maybe at the restaurant here or go into the actual pueblo. All right, my friends, we worked up an appetite with all that swimming and snorkeling, so we're gonna go check out one of the restaurants here. Apparently they have really good food, so we're gonna get a little food in the belly and then get Dronaldo up in the sky on this gorgeous day here in Akumal. Alright guys, I'll show the menu here. We're at Loha, and yeah, expect to pay up, guys. You're definitely paying for the view. I'm going to grab the order of 3 Philly cheesesteak quesadillas, 335 pesos, about 17 bucks. Sliced ribeye and onions with cheese. So we'll see how those look. And the beers too aren't cheap, guys. The beers are like 95 pesos, but check this view out. Totally worth it. And I have eaten back in the Pueblo, and it wasn't, you know, it was definitely cheaper, but the quality of the food that I had wasn't very good. I got some fish tacos for like, I think 150 pesos, and they told me that they were mahi, and they were definitely like tilapia. So I think if you can afford it, just eat at this restaurant and enjoy this view rather than going into the Pueblo to try to save a little bit of money. This will do just fine for us. Alright guys, the food has arrived. We've got these quesadillas. It came with some guacamole as well for 300 and something pesos, 335 pesos. Seems decent. The steak is, yeah, we'll just have to try the first bite. Let's check out that view right there. And we're waiting for some habanero salsa, of course. That's very important to get something spicy on this. First bite magic coming on. All right guys, getting down close to the last bite here, and these quesadillas are pretty good. Nom 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 nom. All right guys, Dronaldo's first flight from Akumal, just about to get going here. Get him pointed in the right direction. Let's put him on sport mode. Godspeed, Dronaldo. Let's do this. All right, my friends, I just flew Dronaldo on his first flight. I was still technically within the park limits, but luckily I didn't get in trouble or anything. I just had a local fisherman tell me, hey, you should bring your drone down before someone from the government comes. So I'm now walking, gonna walk past the main resorts until I get out of the park. And so essentially Dronaldo's next takeoff point is gonna be up and around this point. So I'll take you guys along for the nice walk with me. And we are in this biosphere reserve, so I can see why they don't want, they have certain restrictions. I think we can see the limits. Zona de uso público, so this is all public. But I'm gonna try to at least, you know, respect the rules and get out of the protected area. I was right over there where that first drone footage was from, and it was absolutely gorgeous, so I can't wait to get back up in the sky with Dronaldo. If you guys are enjoying the content so far, just smash the like button for me. subscribe if you haven't already. It really means the world to me. Thank you guys for coming along on today's adventure. I am absolutely loving Akumal. I hope you guys are too. Little bit of sargassum up here, but this water is perfect. And a little bit of sargassum isn't gonna ruin my day. It's still worth coming here in case you guys are wondering though. This is your sargassum update here in Akumal as of the 3rd of March, 2025. Look at the amount of people out here though in this one little area snorkeling, looking for turtles. Me and Jay got that earlier footage from underwater quite a ways up here. And you can snorkel off the beach if you do it from outside of the buoyed area. You just can't be in the protected area. They will make you pay for a tour, in which case you'll be surrounded by other people and probably getting kicked in the face with other people's flippers or feet. I don't think, no, they don't actually give you flippers because of the corals. You just get a life jacket and just kind of float there and hope to see a turtle. So that's not my thing. I got to be out snorkeling and have my own space to truly enjoy it. So guys, if you're coming down to Akumal on vacation and you're staying at Secrets Akumal, this is what things are currently looking like here at Secrets. And they have done a pretty good job of cleaning up the beach right here in front of Secrets. So this is a public beach. You can come up here and use this area as well. You don't have to stay down there where I just started this portion of the video. And this water is just crystal clear. Check this out, guys. Perfect. So this pelican is still here on top of this palapa, and he's a giant. He's like the king, el rey de los pelícanos. Mira, jefe. Que belleza, how beautiful, what beauty. He's very regal. He's talking to me. Hey buddy. I love pelicans, in case you didn't notice. So guys, we'll continue this walk just about 5 minutes more, and I'm gonna get Dronaldo back in the sky. Also, for those of you wondering, you can bring your own beer to Akumal if that's what you're wanting to do, because the beers are quite expensive at these restaurants and beach clubs in that 95 peso per beer range. So that could add up real quick if your plan was to come down here and drink a 6-pack. I might have to actually walk a little bit farther to get away from the resorts and the people to fly Dronaldo. If you're coming down to Playa del Carmen, guys, this is definitely worth a day trip. You can take the colectivo down here from, I believe, 1st and, 45 Sur. I'll try to put up on the map as I'm filming this. I'll try to put up on Google Maps where you catch the colectivo to come all the way down here for only like, I think, 50 pesos. And it's a nice air-conditioned minibus to get down here, so totally worth it. No excuse not to come. I think just to be safe, guys, I'm gonna walk all the way up to that area to fly Dronaldo. So once again, if you appreciate my efforts, just hit the like button. I can't come all the way up here and not get some epic drone shots, but I also don't want to get in trouble and have any issues for little Dronaldo. He's already been through a lot the last couple of months with his crash over there at Cenote, Sacnite. So gotta keep him safe. See you guys over there. So guys, they do have a volleyball game going here. Dile bola, bola. They got too excited to be in the video and then didn't see the ball coming. Good times, guys. All right, guys, just getting to what looks like the last of the resorts up here. Quite a ways now, and the key will be finding a flat spot, hopefully with a little shade for me, because this sun is cooking. This is really cooking. It's a little more rocky up here, but as you can see, I've covered some ground, as always, putting in some legwork to show you guys the lay of the land. And I think this is just a beautiful spot. I've had some subscribers recently asking about places to come with the family-oriented beaches, and I really think this is a good option if you're up for a short trip, maybe a half-an-hour ride to the south of Playa del Carmen. I think the kiddos love this. I will give you one word of caution: shuffle your feet when you're going in the water. Me and Jay, as we were getting into snorkel, saw a pretty big stingray, and it wasn't like one of the little yellow ones that are more likely to sting you. It was one of the gray ones, but still, those stingrays can be a risk. So just be careful. Make sure you're swimming where other people have already kind of disturbed the sand and there's other folks around swimming. You heard it here from the rope monster. Do not get stung by a stingray. I can tell you firsthand, it hurts terribly. Ask me how I know. All right, guys, this might be our flight spot right up here. This feels like as good a spot as any. All right, hallelujah, guys. I found some shade and a gorgeous spot to launch Dronaldo. Check this view out from right here. Time to get up in the sky, and I am lucky enough to have the shade of this wonderful palm tree right here. And guys, if you're also looking for a place to just come on a little walk and be completely alone, this is a very peaceful spot up here. Time to get Dronaldo up in the sky. Let's do this. All right, guys, great success with Dronaldo. That was some gorgeous drone flying. And I'm still walking a little bit farther kind of away from civilization. So we have come up to a new spot. You can walk all the way here or you can drive. You have to go it's kind of complicated. You have to go over the bridge, hang a Yui, get back on the highway, hang another Yui. I'll put on the map where we are though. We're here at Jungle Fish, and check out this spot, guys. You can use the pool just if you purchase a beverage or something to eat. And the prices are quite a bit better up here. 70 peso beers instead of 95 peso beers. And that includes the use of the grounds and the beach access as well right here. And this is quite a long walk. This is just a little farther up from where I was flying the drone at the second spot. So let's see if we can see where I was flying the drone. But look at this, guys. If you stop here at Jungle Fish, I'll show the menu in a little bit. You can get some food, get a beverage, and take your family or your date here to these more private beaches, or sorry, I should say more secluded beaches. And look at this, guys. Either way you look, pristine beaches. Now the sand is not quite as soft as say in Playa, but it is very nice. And it's nice to have some shade and a pool as well, because I am absolutely cooked. I'm toasted. The sun is strong today. But here, I'll show you the menu, guys. Check this out. All right, guys, so as mentioned, I'll show the menu, and the food is quite a bit cheaper up here. Jay got some fish tacos at the other spot, and they were like 330 pesos. Here they're 200. I got a few quesadillas, and those were 335. So you can see here, guys, the shrimp dishes are 150 pesos cheaper. Octopus, you got grilled octopus for 420, so not bad. And then just to show the beer prices as well, you can see the beers are at 70 pesos instead of 95. So save a little money by coming up here for sure. I think the margaritas are what you said, 160. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. And with this view, no complaints. Cheers, guys.
They're good margaritas.
Really good margarita up here, no doubt. Oh, life is good today, guys. Akumal, Jungle Fish. Alright guys, Jungle Fish was an absolute highlight of the trip. Definitely check out that spot. We're back in the car on the way to Playa del Carmen. Thank you guys for coming along on the journey today to Akumal. It was good fun, snorkeling, Dronaldo flying, hunting down some good food and some good drinks, and back to Playa. We'll see you guys in the next one. Rope Monster, out.